Greetings, beautiful souls of the world. Zena Electra. I'm here sharing these good vibes with you. So, my message for today is this. Y'all, I'm used to having my hair up. I got my hair down. You know what I'm saying? 13 years and counting in this mofo. 13 years, y'all. 13 years. Okay. Shout out to all the beautiful chosen ones. Shout out to the star seeds. Shout out to the mystics. Shout out to the musicians. Magicians and musicians up in this bitch, because making music is magical. Shout out to all of the healers. Shout out to all of the infinite ones. Beautiful souls, this message is for you. Even more so than being chosen. Front runners. Is this you? Front runners. This message is for the front runners. If you don't know, that's what the fuck I am. A front runner. Right? A front runner of what? A front runner of what? Ascension. Right? So, or even not ascension. Evolution. Front runner. First waver. Right? Maybe some people understand that. First wave. Right? Dolores Cannon had a book. She had lots of talks, lots of lectures about the 3 waves of volunteers, right? She said that they come in 3 waves. She never really said how they left. I feel as if the 3 waves of volunteers, being the indigo star seeds, the rainbow children, the crystal children, and beyond, they came in 3 waves, right? I personally feel as if they're leaving in 3 waves. So I am an indigo star seed, right? And so basically with Dolores Cannon, she was able to see auras, and she noticed all the children between this period and this period, some of them kind of came out with this, you know what I'm saying, this type of aura or that type of aura, and so thus she named them the indigo children, right? So that, and this is all off the top of my dome. I ain't write shit down. I just have a point I want to make, right? So doing it. So I feel as if, in my thoughts and my theories of everything that's going on, just as we came, so shall we leave. Just as we came, so shall we leave. So if Dolores Cannon says that we came in 3 waves of volunteers, we're going to leave in 3 waves as volunteers on this planet in its ascensionary period, right? So when I say front runners, I mean, if you came first and did your freaking job, or whenever, regardless of when you came, and you sign up to do things as a soul. Anyway, I feel as if as we came in 3, we're gonna leave in 3 waves. And so this is for the front runners, the first wavers, right? Okay. To my beautiful first wavers, why do you feel behind? For real. Like, why do you feel behind? And I'm talking to myself. There's a lot, there's so many instances in life where I've been ahead of everybody else, but you're so freaking far ahead, beautiful first wavers, that it feels as if you're behind. It feels as if you're behind. It feels as if you're isolated. It feels as if you're fucking crazy because nobody has caught on to what you know and see and feel to be true within yourself, in your heart, in your mind, because of your mission as a first waver, to come and to show, to be a way shower. We have to show everybody else the way. Even if it's not popular, it ain't fucking trending. And by the time it's trending, you don't want to be on that wave. You know what I'm saying? Because then that's where there's gunk and junk and misinformation, rather than the divine guidance that you naturally freaking have. First wavers, and I'm talking to myself too. Stand the fuck up. Brush your motherfucking shoulders off and be different. Talk about shit that don't nobody motherfucking understand, and just allow the consonant dissonance to flow through, because eventually when they're ready, they will hear you. Eventually when they're ready, they will hear you. I've stopped myself from talking about many things because I'm like, they're not ready to hear me. But if I went ahead and put out my message, or those messages, when they became ready. When the student is ready, the teacher arrives. The teacher might have already been there your whole freaking life. You, first waivers, chosen in general, are the teacher. You know, you cannot say that you're a chosen one if you are codependent. That's not in our contract. You cannot say that you're a chosen one if you're not a leader. That's not in our contract. Chosen, let's think about it for a moment. How can a chosen one lead and show others the way if they don't have the capacity to lead? So beautiful front runners, beautiful way showers, beautiful light bearers, stars, seeds, mystical, magical ones, fairy tale creatures, like y'all, if you don't stand up and do your motherfucking job in this bitch so we can hurry up and get out, that's my motivation. So we can hurry up and move on to something better. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have been chosen to lead. And especially if you're a front runner, the things that come to your mind makes no sense to the people and the environment around you. You were purposely dropped in the middle of a spiritual desert. That just came to me, y'all. You're purposefully dropped in the middle of a spiritual desert where people around you don't freaking get it. They don't get it. They don't want to get it. You hear it, you see it in their eyes when you talk to them, that it just doesn't click. The words that are coming out of your mouth, it doesn't click to them what it is that you're really saying. It might take years. It might take months, or maybe not at all. Y'all, some people ain't waking up, and it's not your job to wake any fucking body up. I don't even want to wake nobody up. I want those who have the eyes to see and the ears to hear, and those who are about this motherfucking life for real, and you willing to work on yourself and do your motherfucking shadow work constantly, then yeah, it's time to roll out. It's time to roll out. And what do I mean by that? I mean, put out your freaking services. I mean, show up and speak, because your words are powerful and people are waiting to hear you. You know, I mean, show up to the occasion of the contract that you signed up for in this freaking lifetime. That's the only way things will speed up. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way out. That's the only way out. We just got to do the shit. And a lot of people ain't doing the freaking shit, myself included. But that's why I'm making this video. I was brushing my teeth, and I was just like, okay, so why I brought up this topic, right? I'm gonna go into it real quick. I saw a video talking about Snoop Dogg not smoking weed anymore, right? And so in this video, there was like, Snoop has been smoking his whole freaking life. He came out the womb smoking weed. And for him to just suddenly stop, that means there's something in the weed that isn't good. Otherwise, he would never stop, right? So, and I had a conversation a few minutes ago, and I was like, dang, I've been on this ahead of the freaking wave a long time ago. In 2007, I was a freshman in college, and I wrote a paper in English talking about should marijuana be legalized. And I told the teacher, I wrote in the paper, no, I do not wish for marijuana to be legalized. I wish for it to stay exactly as it is. I said, because I get it, how I get it, where I get it from. I know that it's in its integrity as a substance for me to use, rather than for it to be legalized and going through the whole, you know what I'm saying, manufacturing, and it being manufactured, and it's gonna put other things will be put in it, mixed with it, hybrid, you know, to make it not healthy, so it will lose its whatever, you know what I'm saying, its essence. And I also said, with it staying illegal, I will be able to put money in the pockets of our little, not little, but in our in our local black businesses, right? Which is the weed man. The weed man is a black business. I want to go to my weed men when I had them, right? I want to put money, cash dollars in their hands for the product when I smoked weed, right? And so the teacher read it. She was like, this is very interesting. I said, but is it though? I said, I think it's very factual. If you look at it, this is 2007, right? They legalized weed. They never freed the people who they locked up for having weed, for selling weed. They never freed any fucking body in all these states that they made it illegal or decriminalized. People are still sitting up in jail while other motherfuckers are capitalizing, you know. And so a few months ago, I made a TikTok on my other brand channel, TikTok, YouTube. I made a video of when I first came back to America. I used to live in the Caribbean. I came back to America. I told myself I wasn't going to smoke American weed. And I did. And I ended up in the hospital that fucking day. And I ain't touched it since because it's like I knew. Spirit told me not to fuck with it. And what did I do? I was in a peer pressure situation. A homie I've been smoking with forever passed me the blunt. And what you do in a situation such as such? What movie was that? It was in a situation such as such. You hit it. I hit it twice. And I went to the moon. It was bad. I almost fucking died, y'all. For real. Nah, no lie. So even with something like that, to have the foresight to see and to articulate it perfectly in a paper years ago. 2007 was years ago, you know. And even like with like being ahead of the game, even like with my hair, right? You see these locks? This is 13 years in the making. And this is before having locks was trending. I got locks because this is what I wanted to do with my hair. This is what I wanted to do with my hair. And this is 13 years. My hair is touching my knees. I'm sitting in my car. My hair is touching my freaking knees. I can show it to you. You know what I'm saying? Take it and I can wrap it around again. Like, it's abundance. It's abundance. I didn't wait for locks to be trending, to be like, oh, well, my mother and my aunties got locks, or they got sister locks, and so now I'm gonna try it. Now half the family got it. Now I'm gonna get. No, I fucking got locks when nobody had locks. My grandmama didn't know what I was doing with my hair. She was like, so you take the braids down? I love my sweetheart. She said, so you take the braids, you don't take them down? How do you wash them? Oh, you just wash them? They long, let me look at them. You know, and it's just like, as a front runner, you must trust what you feel is right for you, because you're onto something, right? And so, you know, I didn't know that. Whew, there's so much I want to talk about. But anyway, beautiful, lovely faces, beautiful chosen ones, beautiful souls, beautiful front runners. Run in the front. Don't even run. Motherfucking walk with the head held high, you know. And show others the way. Because if you don't show them, how will they know? All right. Zena Electra signing out. Peace.
Now presenting Cosmic CooCoo, my e-commerce store. Y'all, I'm so excited. This is where you can get all of your ET gear, all of your twin flame gear, all of your manifestation notebooks, all of your everything that you need, y'all. Like, I am so excited about this store. Definitely check it out. I'm gonna be rocking some things myself. I see you there.